All right. UEFA Champions League predictions, second leg, playoff stage. All right. It's going to be interesting. The reason it is going to be interesting is because of the results we had in the first leg. We had Real Madrid nailing Manchester City 3-2. We had Brugge nailing Atalanta 2-1 with a controversial penalty in the last minute, all right? And finally, we had Feyenoord nailing Milan with a narrow 1-0 victory. So, when you view all these, what do you bring into this game or into the second leg? You expect action. You expect so much. Talking about these, I need you to let me know in the comment section what your predictions are. In this video, I share you the scoreline, the analysis for every game, and by the end of the video, you also get the 15 odds multi-bet accumulator parlay for all the games playing in this second leg of the competition. All right? So let us get rolling. The first game is Milan versus Feyenoord. Talking about Milan versus Feyenoord. First leg was disappointing to Milan. This time round, they're playing at home. They have the home advantage. They have the European advantage. They have the history. And they have the experience. I expect them to be in a position to get something positive. Of course, it was a dead game to me. After the early victory or after the early goal by Feyenoord, we never witnessed anything. So if this is to change, then this time round, Milan are going to walk away with all the 3 points. Another thing you must note is that Feyenoord coming into this game, their away performance is disappointing and worrying. In the last 5 matches, 2 drawn, 3 lost. That is not results that, those are not the kinds of games or the results that are going to result into something positive from Feyenoord in this game. So my scoreline prediction is Milan 2, Feyenoord 0, prediction Milan win. Second game is Atalanta versus Brugge. Looking at this game, once again, we're talking about how disappointing first leg was. All right? Now, despite first leg being disappointing and Brugge getting that easy win because it was through penalty, I still believe they have the composure to get at least a goal in this game. So I'm rooting for them to score a goal in this match. And talking about Atalanta, they are at home. And they have the quality team. They have the composure. They have the depth. And they have what it takes to prevail and get the victory. So I'm going for Atalanta 2 and Brugge 1. The prediction is both teams to score. We have Benfica versus Monaco being the other match. In Benfica versus Monaco, we realize Benfica have won their last 3 matches against Monaco in all competitions now after the 1-0 victory in first leg. That is encouraging. They don't have so much to do in this game. All they must do is avoid defeat. But I believe Benfica has what it takes to win. All right? And they are going to win. And they are going to give us another clean sheet once again. Monaco into this game, or as they come into this game, their away form has been inconsistent. It's not encouraging and it's not giving me the vibes of some positive results. So I'm going to root for Benfica to record a clean sheet once again. And talking about the clean sheet, Benfica 2, Milan 0. Prediction is Benfica win. A bold, straight victory. Benfica winning has an odd of 1.95 and it is a value bet. Then we have Bayern Munich playing Celtic. Another interesting game. Bayern Munich have actually proven that they are the big team. In the first leg, they nailed Feyenoord. They nailed Celtic by a scoreline of 2-1. That was encouraging. All right? So much encouraging. As we view these, we can say that they have what it takes to go ahead and win by a bigger margin today. And Celtic, on the other hand, there isn't much to expect from them, given that I expected them to put in a fight in the first leg, given that they were playing at home. And with all that home support and all that vibrancy at home, with all that crowd factor and the advantage they had in that very game, I expected at least a 2-2 draw. So I'm going to tail Bayern Munich to win again. And this time round, 3-1 in favor of Bayern Munich. And the prediction is over 2.5 goals. Over 2.5 goals is really tempting, all right? It's a good selection, by the way. Now, the other game we have is Dortmund coming up against Sporting. When we view Dortmund versus Sporting, what we must note is that Dortmund are unlikely to keep a clean sheet in this game. Yeah, I know in first leg, they were able to win 3-0. All right? And this is after Sporting failed to deliver, despite many people believing Sporting was going to deliver. I personally believed Sporting was going to deliver both teams to score. So in this second leg, I am counting on Sporting to at least score against Dortmund, all right? So Sporting 1 and Dortmund 2 goals. Now, there's going to be so much action in this game. Potentially a 2-2 draw can be expected, all right? Potentially a 2-2 draw can be expected. So talking about that, I am thinking about a scoreline of 2-1 in favor of Dortmund or a 2-2 draw. And the prediction is over 1.5 goals. The other game is Brest versus PSG or PSG versus Brest. Now, I'm not going to talk much about PSG versus Brest. We all witnessed what occurred in the first leg. In the first leg of this very tournament, PSG nailed Brest. They thrashed Brest. They taught them, they humbled them 3-0. And so that victory set the stage and set the pace for this game. I'm looking forward to PSG bringing the same set of action into this match. And once again, they win by a scoreline of 3-1. So PSG winning is the prediction. Then you have PSV versus Juventus. A draw might be enough for Juventus to advance, given that in the first leg, they already brought in the results that was positive. And again, PSV at home, they are unbeaten. So that is the only challenge Juventus has to deal with. That is why I am thinking about a draw in this game. Now, if a draw is to occur, then of course, Juventus is still going to have the lead and they will be advancing with an aggregate. So the prediction is 2-2. And the betting tip is Juventus over 0.5. And finally, we have the biggest game, Real Madrid playing Manchester City. Once again, it is tough. I know last time I went with Manchester City winning. You can't blame me for backing Manchester City. Both teams are actually good. Both teams are equals. I want to say so. Manchester City might be having the tribulations at the moment, but they are still a team that can compete and deliver tournaments. They can deliver victories. They can deliver wonderful set of results. Now, once again, I'm expecting another energetic and energy-filled game. Filled with action, filled with drama. Both teams to score a goal, yeah? Both teams to get a goal. Now, honestly speaking, I'm once again tempted to ride with Manchester City winning. I know. It sounds so much vague. But I'm not going to do that because there's no way I'm writing Real Madrid off when they're playing at home. So the best we can hope for and the best we can give City is a 2-2 draw. Now, this is a game in which my prediction is going to be Manchester City to score over 1 goal. I really believe Manchester City are going to get it easier to score at least 2 goals in this game. And another thing I must mention, in the last 4 matches between Manchester City and Real Madrid, we had Manchester City scoring first in 3 of them. Now, if City is to go ahead and score first in this game, I want to say that they are going to hold on that and they might get a stronger victory or they might get a slight victory in this game. All right? So, this is my reason for City winning. Let City score first today. If they score first, they are going to get the victory. But if they score second, then they are doomed. And it's going to be so much goals. But at the same time, I still expect City to come in and score first and get me something positive. That is why I'm narrowing down my safer analysis to City over 1 goal. Over 1 goal. If you have the balls, City win or draw is the better selection. Odds are 1.94 at the moment, and I wish you nothing but success. Those are the 8 matches for this second leg of the tournament. Now, to wrap up my predictions, this is what we have in the 15 odds. The very first game is Milan versus Feyenoord. Milan win. Atalanta versus Brugge, both teams to score. Benfica versus Monaco, Benfica win. Dortmund versus Sporting, over 1.5. PSG versus Stade Brest, PSG win. PSV Eindhoven versus Juventus, Juventus over 0.5. Real Madrid versus Manchester City, Manchester City over 1. And finally, Munich versus Celtic over 2.5 goals. 15 odds, 8 matches, nothing but success is all I wish you. Remember to join us inside Telegram, share the video, drop your predictions in the comment section. Do not be afraid to oppose or go against my predictions. Bye-bye.